channel. Today I want to talk about toxic empathy, karma, and consequences. Um, a couple of months ago, we heard, or I heard, maybe you guys heard it too, the term toxic empathy. And I think these people were malicious in their intent of the use of the word. I'm going to be very honest about the phrase toxic empathy. I'm not, I'm like, when I first heard it, I already knew that these people they weren't being genuine and honest. They were just using it as a word to excuse their bad behavior and their bad actions of people. But today we're going to talk about the true meaning of toxic empathy. So, toxic empathy, in my opinion, um, is when you empathize with someone who is basically not a good person. A lot of people that have been done wrong in their lives, they really, I feel like they empathize with people, they have good discernment and everything, but sometimes they let the wrong people around them. Um Sometimes you have to let people reap what they sow, okay? You can't empathize with people who have done bad things and you see them suffering and they are just literally reaping what they sow because they're just harvesting your energy. When things were happening bad to you in your life, they damn sure wasn't empathizing with you. They was somewhere living good. They was somewhere living very good. And I'm not saying that they aren't allowed to live good, but what I am saying is they wasn't worried about you. They wasn't worried about your ass. So it's really not your job or your responsibility to get in the way of their consequences, because really that's probably what's going on with these people. Like, bad things do happen to some people out of their own control, but this is not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about somebody who has been deceitful, deceptive, somebody who has been greedy, dishonest. They've been lying and getting over and scheming on people, probably even including you. They probably did some dirty shit to you. Um, and now that they're reaping what they're sowing, they want to be a sheep in wolf clothing, and they want to harvest your energy. And probably they want to throw a little bit of destiny swapping in there because they see that you have been healing and working on yourself, and they don't care about setting you back. They just want to take this shortcut to get where they want to go, just like they always have. And they see you as an easy prey, as easy as an easy target, because they know you're a sweet, kind person. You empathize with people, and you would probably give somebody the shirt off your back. But this type of person, they don't deserve the shirt off your back. They have plenty of shirts, but they want your shirt and they don't care if you freeze. Okay. Um yeah, the only way they only come around to karma dump. Like, we all know that term, trauma dump, and they do a lot of trauma dumping too. And that's one of the roads that they take to karma dump. They they come to you, they trauma dump, they make you feel bad for them because they know you're a good person. They know you have empathy, so they know you feel bad for them. And before you know it, really bad, you're going to be stressed out. This is what happens. They come karma dump on you by trauma dumping on you, and they cause you all this grief and confusion in your life. And now you can't focus on what you need to focus on, but they're feeling good. They're feeling refreshed. They're feeling good. So next thing you know, really bad shit is start happening to you. But this person who's really been doing the bad stuff, they really are kind of shielded because you may be giving them good advice. You may be telling them, oh, everything's okay. Do this, do this, do this. And one thing I've noticed about these people is when you give them good advice, they don't ever acknowledge that you gave them the good advice. A lot of the times they'll tell you that they already knew that. They'll tell you, oh yeah, I already been doing that. Yeah, blah blah blah. They will diminish your advice, so don't give it to them, because really they're just karma dumping on you. So you got to learn how to be quiet. You got to learn how to just be like, oh my god, that's terrible, or oh wow, yeah. When they tell you whatever they're doing to solve their problems, just tell them, yeah, that's good, that's good for you, you keep doing that. But don't give these people any advice, because they're just draining you, trust me. um yeah, if you've been through a lot more than people, you are more prone to empathize with people, including bad people. But you have to reconcile with the fact that people deserve their consequences. They're getting what they deserve. That doesn't mean you have to enjoy them getting their consequences, for their actions or their karma, whichever you consider it. That doesn't mean you have to enjoy it. That doesn't mean that you have to be happy, because that's exactly why they come to somebody like you. They know that you're uncomfortable seeing people suffer. They know that you don't like to see people suffer. So that's why they come to you. But yeah, that's why they come to you. They know that you don't like to see people suffer. And you would even help somebody like them. Not that they don't deserve help. They do deserve help, just they don't deserve it from you. They need to go get it from somebody else. They need to go get it from a professional. They need to go figure out how they can solve their own problems. They don't need to be trying to harvest any uh empathy from you. And so lastly, I will say keep being a good person. Don't stop being a good person, but use your empathy for good. Help people who actually need the help. There are so many people in the world that need help. Those are the people who you should empathize with, not this person. You need to allow this person's consequences to show them why they shouldn't have been, not why they shouldn't have been doing what they've been doing. They're free to do what they want to do, but you just need to let the consequences play out for them so they can see what happened, what happens, what happens and why. What is the result of what they have done? Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion about toxic empathy, consequences, and karma. And let me know what you think about it below. I would appreciate it if you guys liked, comment, and subscribed. And I kind of want to do some videos on Nick and Alandria. There are some things that I want to talk about, not really too deep or serious. I think they're doing good. They're relaxing, they're chilling. But yeah, maybe I'll talk about them if I feel inclined to.